feels beautiful outside, but even though it's cool right now, we are still keeping an eye on the tropics, where sea surface temperatures in the Caribbean especially are still in the mid 80s, and Hurricane Rafael has strengthened to Category 2 as of this morning. This is the latest update from 6 a.m. Wind is up to 100 miles per hour, gusts only 105. This is on approach toward Cuba as we speak, so it is moving northwest with some speed at 14 miles per hour. Take a look at the forecast cone. It is expected to turn toward the west, and then this is when the forecast becomes a little bit of a question mark. You can see the system slowing down and likely weakening as it makes its way kind of into the central Gulf of Mexico. Still a lot of unknowns in the forecast over this weekend. So we had our front move through. Number one, high pressure still responsible for steering the system into the Gulf of Mexico, but some caveats to the forecast take place with our next cold front moving through over the weekend. This front is going to stall over South Texas, so I'm not seeing any big impacts to our weather. However, it is going to play a role in where this tropical system, where Rafael goes. A lot of models starting to tap into that westward movement, but with that being said, when we take a look at our upper level pattern, what you see here pretty in agreement with the forecast track and the forecast cone until we start to see a chance of high pressure in the mid to upper levels of the atmosphere starting to set up shop over Mexico and the western Gulf. Hurricanes, they don't like high pressure, especially the edge of the high pressure. One of the reasons why the system could turn to the north is it's going to want to track toward area of lower pressure. However, there's going to be a lot of wind shear in this area, and depending on how strong this high is, that could also push it south and then into Mexico, which is what a lot of the modeling shows, or the shear kind of ripping that energy apart and kind of splitting the system up. But still, again, a lot of unknowns over the weekend. Not overly concerned with Texas because we are going to have the wind shear really set up over us, and the combination of the lower pressure over the southeast and then high pressure setting up over Mexico and really South Texas should block anything from making it our direction. But this is still worth watching, still a developing system as we speak. Category 2 hurricane once again on approach to Cuba throughout the day today. 61 degrees by 8 a.m. We are going to warm these temperatures up. We'll be in the mid to low 80s this afternoon, which is going to feel fabulous. Now we do keep a chance of some rain in the forecast. We're a little unsettled with those frontal boundaries passing through. So now closer to the surface level, we get our warm front lifting north. That keeps us with a chance of rain tomorrow. Cold front on approach Friday into Saturday. It stalls out, and this is the one that's going to play tricks on where Rafael goes. So definitely worth watching, keeping an eye on the latest forecast data there. But for now, look at these temperatures falling a little bit Friday into Saturday, but not much. We'll stay in the mid to low 80s over the weekend. Barbie, John Thomas.
Thank you, Carly.